Alright guys and gals, so this is guided practice question number 4. It is a story problem, so we're going to use the cube method. Let's read through it and then we'll work through cube. So a mile is approximately 1.609 or 1 and 609 thousandths of a kilometer. How many kilometers are in 2.5 miles? Justify your answer. So first of all, let's go through and let's circle our numbers. So a mile is approximately 1 and 609 thousandths of a kilometer. How many kilometers are in 2.5 miles? So there are my two numbers. Just dealing with 2 for this story problem, which is kind of nice. I'm going to underline my question. I want to know how many kilometers are in 2.5 miles. And then, well, I might go ahead and put that in brackets. Eventually I'm going to have to justify my answer. That's going to have to be part of my answer. But for my cube part, this is what I really want to know. How many kilometers are in 2.5 miles? All right, so we've circled, we've underlined, we need to box. I need to know what operation I'm going to use. So a mile is approximately 1.609 kilometers. Our N. That means I'm taking something and I'm breaking it into equal size pieces. That means I'm going to be using division. Wait a second. No, this is 1.69 and I have 2.5. That means I am actually getting larger. I'm doing this 2.5 times. That means we're doing multiplication. Division, whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and we can get rid of everything else. So I just don't have to worry about it anymore. All right, let's go ahead and rewrite our problem. So I'm going to have 1.609 or 1 and 609 thousandths times 2 and 5 tenths, or 2.5. Now, when I am multiplying this out, just like I have any other time we're doing this, I'm not going to worry about my decimal points until the end. We're just going to pretend like they're not there for all purposes of multiplication. So we're just going to do this like if we're regular digits, whole numbers, integers. So 5 times 9 is 45. So we'll deal with this 5 first. 5 times nothing is nothing, but we did have a 4 there that we carried over. So that's going to be 4. 5 times 6 is 30. 0, carry my 3 over. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 3 more makes 8. All right, and I am done with that 5. Can quit worrying about it. Now I'm just going to worry about my 2. But remember, because there's another digit over here, in order to keep our place, we'll have to drop a digit right there. All right, we'll keep going. 2 times 9 is 18. 8, carry our 1 over. 2 times nothing is, well, nothing, but we have the 1 up top, so we'll drop him down. 2 times 6 is 12, carry the 1 over, and 2 times 1 is 2, plus 1 more makes 3. So we're going to add these two products up. These are independent products from the 5 tenths and from the 2, and we're going to add them up now. 5 plus nothing is 5. 8 plus 4 is 12. Hopefully you can see that down there. 1 plus 1 is 2. 8 plus 2 is 10. Carry our 1 over, and 3 plus that 1 that we just carried over would make 4. So I'm going to rewrite my number up here just in case. It's a little bit easier to see with the light on it. All right, so it looks like I have 40,225. Now, if they're 2.5 miles per kilometer, or sorry, yeah, if they're 2.5 miles I'm dealing with, and this is how many kilometers are in a mile, I'm not going to get 40,000 of them in 2.5. But what I haven't done yet is dealt with my decimals. So if I look over here, on my top number, I have 1, 2, 3 digits behind to the right of my decimal point. So I'm going to have to add at least 3, there we go, to my answer here. And then I've got 1 more in my second number, so I'm going to put the decimal point over 1 more space. This is looking a little more reasonable. 4 and 225 10 thousandths kilometers in 2.5 miles. Now this makes way more sense because this is somewhere around 2.5 and this is between 1 and 2. Now I know 2.5 times 2 would actually give me 5, but because this is a little bit bigger, my answer is going to be actually in between that and 2 times 1, which would be 2. 4 falls right in between 2 and 5. So we should be good to roll there with that being a reasonable answer. There you go. That's why it would be reasonable. If you got any questions on that, make sure to shoot me an email. Check me on office hours. Let us know you need help. We can't help you unless you let us know. We are here to help you. I know this can be a little bit difficult, but just remember, you're just doing regular old multi-digit standard algorithm multiplication, and we're dealing with the decimal points at the end of the process. Other than that, you shouldn't have any other worries. Go ahead and give the guided practice a try, and then the independent practice waiting for you below. All right, thanks guys.